Dear friends, welcome to the Wednesday Word on Wednesday the 17th of July. Now I realise that art may not be your thing, in which case please feel free to ignore what I write today. But as part of our focus on the wonder and mystery of prayer this term, I wanted to show you a picture which I found helpful in deepening my prayer life. This is an icon of the Holy Trinity, made by Andrei Rublev, a Russian artist, and he made it between 1408 and 1425. It's probably the most well-known icon in the world because so many people have found that it helps them to enter into fellowship with God. The picture depicts the three angels who visited Abraham at the Oak of Mamre in Genesis chapter 18. In the background, we see Abraham's house, the oak tree, and Mount Moriah. And on the table is a cup containing the head of a goat, the animal which Abraham prepared for the three angels to eat. The three visitors have come to reassure Abraham of God's promise that in a year's time he and Sarah are going to have a son, and they're encouraging Abraham to come and dine with them. Many people have seen in the three angels who visited Abraham a prefiguring of the Holy Trinity, and this is clearly what Rublev intended us to see. The left angel symbolises God the Father, and behind him the house, representing our heavenly home. The central angel depicts God the Son, whose death on the cross for us is illustrated by the tree. The third angel represents God the Holy Spirit in front of the mountain, which reminds us that the Spirit empowers us to walk the costly path of discipleship. Their wings touch and overlap, because though they are three persons, they are one God, whose divinity is proclaimed by the use of very costly blue pigment. But the relationship between the three persons is even more powerful than whom they represent. When we look at the picture, our eyes are drawn first to the central figure of the Son. His loving gaze directs us to the Father, because Jesus reveals the Father. The Father's tender eyes are fixed on the Holy Spirit, who is sent by the Father to reveal the Son. The Spirit, in turn, views the empty space at the table and invites us to come and sit and eat with them. On the table is a cup containing the head of a sacrificial animal, which reminds us that we can draw near to God because of the atoning death of the Son, which is offered to us in the bread and wine of Holy Communion. So the icon becomes an image of the love shared between the three persons of the Holy Trinity, into which we are invited. But there is no coercion in this invitation, only the power of divine love, drawing us into the life of the Trinity. I have this picture in front of me when I pray, because I find that when I contemplate it, I am drawn into this loving fellowship of the Holy Trinity. As Jesus said on the night before he died, "I will not leave you as orphans, I will come to you as the Spirit." On that day, you will realise that I am in the Father, and you are in me, and I am in you. That's John chapter 14, verses 18 to 20. May that be your experience. God bless you today.